500 to 4,000 kilobits per second. That we'll mess with later once we actually start setting up the live stream on YouTube. So what you want to mess with first is your video over here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to click the third link in the description. Just bear with me here. And what this link is it's a guide that YouTube made. I love this guide. It's awesome. That tells you what bitrate you should choose depending on your internet speed. So that's where the speed test comes in. So say you want to stream at... Now what we're going to do is we're going to click the third link in the description. Just bear with me here. And what this link is it... If you want to go follow my Twitch, links are in the description below to my Twitter, Twitch, my Discord server. I highly recommend you join that if you need any extra help with this video. The Discord server is a great place to go. So all that will be in the description. So yeah, just look at those. So the first link we're going to click is the OBS Studio link. Now you can just search up OBS Studio if you don't have to click the link, but it's easier if you're lazy. So the reason we're not going to be using OBS Classic is because OBS Studio has a lot more to offer. It's a better product in my opinion. I'm not going to be doing this for Classic because everybody uses Studio now because it's just genuinely a better product in my opinion. So we're going to go over here to download OBS Studio. I don't know, language is kind of a personal preference. I speak English, so I put English. Theme, I go with dark because default just looks really ugly and dark looks really nice and it goes easy on the eyes. So before we do anything else in the settings, I want you guys to click the second link I have in the description, which is a link to a speed test. So once you get here, you want to go to settings, and then you want to go to, you want to set the speed to kilobits per second, okay? Because kilobits per second is what the streaming services use as a measurement for your speed. So once you've done that, you just want to go over to speeds like this. Like very, very rarely you're going to see speeds like this. Very good internet, highly recommend it. AT&T Fiber is the way to go, honestly. But if you have Google Fiber in your area, I recommend that more because it's more reliable in my opinion, and it's Google. Google products are awesome, let's be honest. Anyways, so once you get your results, just memorize these, leave them open, do whatever. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to OBS and look at all the settings. So the stream tab we'll mess with later, once we actually start setting up the live stream on YouTube. So what you want to mess with first is your video over here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to click the third link in the description. Just bear with me here. And what this link is it's a guide that YouTube made. I love this guide. It's awesome. That tells you what bitrate you should choose depending on your internet speed. So that's where the speed test comes in. So say you want to stream at 1080p. Well, it's going to tell you that your resolution needs to be set to 1920 by 1080. And that your bitrate range needs to be set to 3,000 to 6,000 kilobits per second. So that's where the speed test comes in. See, I have 926,000 kilobits per second, so I can definitely stream at 1080p. So let's say you have a speed of 1,500 kilobits per second upload. So that is probably 1.5 megabits per second upload. So it's going to tell you what it would recommend for that. So if you have 1500, it says to go 720p and set your bitrate anywhere from 1500 to 4000 kilobits per second. Now this is all upload, no download. So just focus on your upload for this. part. So just match the quality with the bit rate you have. So I usually go 1080p 60 frames per second because my internet is great. So I go 4,500 to 9,000 kilobits per second. I usually go 5,000. It's a really good bit rate all around, but just mess around with it and see what works best for you. So just find which quality would be in your little equilibrium, I guess. And another thing I have to say about the bitrate stuff, so say you have an upload of 1.5 megabits per second or 1,500 kilobits per second. So you don't want to use up all of your internet on the stream, because if you're playing like an online game or something, that's actually going to use bandwidth too, so you might start lagging. So let's say you have a 1,500 like upload speed, so you want to go 480p and go with a bitrate of like 1,000 just so you can you know, not lag in online gaming. So really, I'd recommend anything from a 2,500 bitrate up. Anything below that is pretty bad for your overall speed. So anyways, let's go into OBS and start configuring some stuff. So once you've found what you want, you go into video. This is where you set the resolution. So if I'm going to stream at 1080p 60 FPS, for example, my resolution would be set to 1920 x 1080. So the base canvas resolution is what